remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. Hope my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Hope my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Saturday. Man, y'all smash that like button. Sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, you know, my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers. Occasional trial hauls, y'all know we have Music Monday as well, but this is Sold Out, man, where, of course, you know, we continue the sneaker talk. We got a food section, a sports section, and the Sold Out Discord that I am referencing. The link should be in the comment section, so pretty much if I do not get the content out in time or seems like I'm late or running behind, because you know the kid keeps a very busy schedule, pretty much we will already probably be talking about it in the Sold Out Discord, and it's free to sign up, man. So pretty much I'm only going to be on this joint for like an hour, and yeah, I definitely want to watch this playoff game between OKC and the Spurs and see who's going to advance, man, because you just do or die tonight. No pun intended right there, but let me reword that. It's like win or go home. No point blank period, and we will see how this goes. So definitely want to make sure I get in time for that. But I want to talk about this Travis Scott drop that we had yesterday, man. And to be honest, the whole drop was just cheeks, man. So I'm probably going to do a lot of venting tonight. No major topics or articles that I'm going to be really reading tonight per se. I will cover a little bit about StockX, just as far as like the current resale market, kind of see what the hot issue is. And then I believe if we get more people inactive in the chat, I do want to get you guys' thoughts on the Travis Scott drop too. So first half of it, I got like a StockX article I want to cover real quick. And then I want to make sure that I do open up the floor like the last like 30, maybe even 20 minutes of the stream. Just get you guys' thoughts. I want to know what you guys experience from me, man, because to be honest, I had thought the Travis Scott like website just wasn't going to drop them. Now, usually what happens, they drop them, you know, a week before, or they'll open up their raffle system that it seems like only maybe one person out of the whole like sneaker community wins. But this time we did have more winners, but it was very, very confusing on how they did it. And to be honest, man, when they finally fixed the issue, it was like, dog, I worked around the clock actually, but I work a full-time job, man, 5 days a week, come home, you know, on a Friday, dog, I'm ready to relax. You know, we have a Goodfellas meeting. I'm not trying to make any excuses, but yo, whenever I saw that joint in the Discord, I was like, bro, I woke up to this, man, like, F that, man. I want whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll figure out which one I want and make my own move. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole thing. And then it's like as far as I want to talk, like the current like resale market. Is it officially done, right? Now, short answer, in my opinion, the resale market will never, ever be done. If anything, it's kind of back to where it used to be, sort of, right? A handful of places where you can go get them on the resale market that are reliable and somewhat of a fair price. Not always, but the prices, we've seen them go through the roof, but it seems like they've had to come back down to reality. And we can blame that on a plethora of things from, I guess you can say, anything from like the current economy to basically maybe people have just truly grown up. You know what I'm saying? We have people that still do sneaker YouTube, but we have some people that don't really do sneaker YouTube at all anymore. And I'm talking some of the biggest of the biggest, pause, sneaker YouTubers. They don't do it anymore. You know, and then the other ones, what are they doing? Not to pick on anybody in particular, but they're slowly but surely selling their personal collection. Or they're selling some, right? Now me, right? And to be honest, I don't even want to, like that stream Wednesday, I don't want it to seem like I was singling no one person out, by the way. We all are guilty of selling shoes, right? Every content creator almost, right? In my opinion, right? What we do is, you know, once we get so many and it gets filled up and it gets overwhelmed, like if you look at my sneaker room behind me, dog, if I realize I'm not really rocking a shoe like that, or we, like, if this is like my third pair of like, you know, flu games, what have you. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit on 3 pairs when they all somewhat look good. If I got a fresh pair, yeah, I'm most likely gonna sell the old pair. So I've always been said it's about how you resell, right? I'm not knocking the ones who want to do it for a full-time business or make a quick flip or two or make a quick buck, but the way people was trying to make it like, hey, while it is a legitimate business, but it's like, dog, anybody can do this, you're right, but what y'all are doing, buying up, holding, and that's kind of like borderline where that makes it unfair. When you buy up as many pairs and the actual general public don't get a shot. It's one thing if while you're there, you pick up an extra pair and flip that joint to make, you know what I'm saying? It depends on how you do it, but if you blocking it where people think they got a chance and we don't have a chance at all, you know? But let me touch the chat real quick. We'll see what I got in the building. And then, like I said, I will open up the Discord towards the end of the live. Well, not towards the end, but like roughly into it around about 6:40, give or take. I do want to hit the first article and then open up Discord. You get you guys' thought on there and then wrap it up so we can catch the game because I know it starts at 8, if I'm not mistaken, EST. So we got a little time. Good thing I do start the streams a little bit earlier now, man. So as y'all coming in out, don't forget to smash that like button. And of course, sub up to the channel if you're new and if you haven't done so already. And y'all let me know if audio and visuals is looking good. Everything is looking good on my end. Says the quality of the stream is good. So yeah, we're all right. Let's see real quick. Looks like the Dark Knight has already spoken earlier. He said, on guard, the worst sneaker release in sneaker history. So he's referring to the Travis Scotts, and I concur. We've had some pretty bad ones over the years, but and to be fair, I think they had good intentions on trying to do it that way. Let people enter, but if nobody could enter, but you got a wait time list to enter the draw, to enter your information, I like it how it will automatically charge your card. What they used to do, right? If we remember, what they was previously doing was literally they would have it where we sign up and then you would wait for an email and then you got to click that link and then blah, blah, blah. Like, I do like it where it automatically charge your card if you win this and a third, but why is it so much trouble signing the freak up for a raffle? You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be that hard to sign up for a freaking raffle. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, however they configured it, it wasn't configured right the first time. And honestly, man, I got tired of keeping up with updates, dog, respectively. I mean, I joined like me from the consumer point of view as the customer, right? You want to make your customers and your consumers have an easily smooth transition way to purchase. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing if we was in a raffle and if you get selected, you win for free. You know what I'm saying? You know how many people I tell, like, oh, yeah, I got to enter this raffle real quick. Let me get back for the sneakers. Like, oh, you about to try to win something for free? No, sir, or no, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to win the right to purchase, right? Where they do that at? Just my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Dark Knight says, we got to discuss this. An abomination of the sneaker release. Yeah, it's cheeks, man. It was cheeks. I admit it was complete cheeks, man. So, like I said, I am going to open up the Discord in probably like 15 minutes or so. Get you guys' thoughts on there. I want to hear it. I know, Manny, you did cop the Travis Scott. Salutes to Manny. And salutes to Divine for keeping up with all the updates, man. Because you could tell, like, I don't know about everybody else in the Discord, but I'll speak for myself. Like, I was fatigued on trying to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? It was a little bit stressful. A little bit too stressful for my liking, personally, right? Where we at real quick? Thomas Goldring Jr. says, yes, it was. I'm not going after them anyway. Salutes to you, Jones, and the chat. 100. Got the fist up. What up, Thomas? Let's see. Man of the Kick says, what's goody? Sold out family. What up, Manny? What up? What up? Birthday boy yesterday. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Let's see. The Brown Photo says, it's up there with the trophy room. The trophy room joint, we never really had a chance. And if you're referring to the trophy room ones, right? I'm assuming the high top joints, yeah, that was horrible. You know what I'm saying? And mainly especially when we saw what really happened behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? So the Air Jordan 1 trophy rooms, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking the low top joints. I'm talking the high top joints. That was a horrible drop. But I mean, considering what we seen, the person that's over trophy room has been caught doing allegedly. Even though they've been keeping a low profile now, but you see what they do. That's interesting, right? And then you have this where you can tell it's just like I hate to say it, it's definitely just a money thing for them. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? Ironically, they're not passionate about what they do. It's just kind of one of those, you were born into that situation. You know what I'm saying? And you can tell whenever the originator of them don't really care. Like the originator of them is just kind of out the picture for it, you know? Sucks. Where we at real quick? Let's see. Devon says the pairs from his website been gone, but he wanted to do a raffle just to say he did it. Yeah, because I mean, to be honest, we did get quite a few hits though in the Discord, right? I've seen quite a few people. I'm assuming, if I had to guess, whatever his stock is, I'm assuming he lets a certain amount go to certain people if they got the right price. You know what I'm saying? Or else, how would these resale stores have them early? And they're so confident that they're legit and real, you know, respectively. Looks like we got Man with the Kicks in the building. Says Divine 100 salute. Let's see. What up, Divine? Said that. Let's see. The Dark Knight says 82 minutes to check out. It's absolutely hilarious. It's damn near took 8 hours for people to get a chance to even win. And then the other part that sucks is when you get inside the system and L came. Yeah. So when I first initially clicked on the joint, one, right? I'm going to run it back, man. I ain't blaming nobody on the Discord, but I'm at work, bro, respectively, right? And I was like, I wonder when the raffles, you know, I'm thinking even to do the general joint. And then I saw the joint was like, enter draw. I was like, oh, it's open. So I was like, got ready to enter it, shared the link with everybody. And then once I saw it, I was like, oh, am I going to purchase right now? Like, dog, I stood outside my job, like outside just waiting. And then I saw the wait time. It was like, yo, don't refresh this page. And I'm like, I'm just trying to enter the raffle. Why is it taking like 30 minutes? When I entered that joint, it was 33 minutes. So I waited for 33 minutes for an L. So I didn't even get to enter my information. Then, right, we can run it back where people were talking about the, hey, let's do the VPN hack. I got a VPN. Bro, we got to do all that for niggas. Come on, man. But it's a VPN hack, right? And yes, for the people who don't know, the VPN is virtual private network. I know exactly what it is because I do it. And to be honest, low key, I could have been set with one up on my phone. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. They were like, yo, download the VPN app joint, then switch your location to XYZ, which I was saying they were like a land. And I'm like, bro, I got to do all that. Like, more power to you if you want to do all that and win. And then what kills me is everybody, I'm like, dog, it's not a no disrespect, not you, Devon, but in general. Because I see, like, whenever I looked up and did research for this live, right, even though it's all pretty much impromptu, all I saw was, like, the process and the steps of how to do the VPN joint, right? I was like, bruh, like, this ain't no fucking hack if everybody's found it on the internet. Because now at this point, you know they're definitely finna shut it down. You know what I'm saying? For real. You might as well cancel Christmas. I knew that. But some people said that. I also seen it that they hit and they entered the first time using the VPN hack. So, I mean, was it worth it? Maybe. You know, but then some people entered. So I guess it didn't matter as long as your information made it in there in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, that was crazy, man. Henry the Kick says, GL Divine says good look Divine on the assist last night, fam, strong arm emoji. Wise Prophet says, I paid resale for the Travis guys, didn't even waste my time on the raffles. And to be honest, dog, I respect that because honestly, a lot of people would do that. Me, even I thought about it. I'm like, man, think about it. Resale, not that bad. Now I'm going to keep it 100. I've been glancing, right? I would say like yesterday probably was the time that like, whether you found out you hit or not, honestly, I would say buy either when you found out you wasn't getting in, like me, I'd already given up, but I would say yesterday and today is probably the best time to buy. I would say these are probably going to go up slightly a little bit more just because of the difficulty of the level of copying the sneaker. But I'm going to say this too. I would say if you're not going to cop, if you didn't cop like last night, right, now is the time to buy because I seen it jump up a few dollars and it's going to vary a little bit, right, until people get more pairs in their hands. So I would say if you really want these, I wouldn't wait no longer than probably by this coming Friday. So I would say a week at best, let people get some pairs in their hands because a lot of people already got theirs from the sneakers app and stuff like that too. I would say this, let some more people get that joint in their hand and then because you got the sneakers app pairs coming in. So and then other people got other raffles from other stores as well. So I would say, yeah, I would say by mid next week, by Friday, dog, if you really want them and you're going to make your mind up if you're going to pay resale or not, I would go ahead and just do that personally. That's just my thought. That's me. You do what you want to do, but that's just me now. By next week, if you really want them, I would say make your decision, you know, and go ahead and do what you got to do. Whether you're going to go on eBay, whether you're going to go on GOAT, you know what I'm saying? Those are the top two that I really rock with. And if you know other ones, some people still buying from StockX. I know some of your biggest sneaker YouTubers still buying from StockX. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think StockX them are personally trying to sell you a fake, you know, but allegedly, you know what I'm saying? But again, They're also, and that's why I'm going to cover one of the things, some of their most sold sneakers tonight. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I cover that. Everybody that say they don't rock with StockX, sure go there to still look at to see what the value of a shoe is worth. You know, at least make a best guesstimate, right? You know what I'm saying? So StockX site's still up for a reason. I'm going to just keep it at that. Where we at real quick, Devon says the sizes were mostly 9.5, 10s, and 7s. And yeah, so me, I'm a size 10. I probably didn't have a shot in the dark anyway, respectively. Devon says salutes to Manny. Wise Prophet says facts, Polo. They dropped them around 350 at one point. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they dropped to around 350. And then I think now they're back up to like 400-ish. So I say, yeah, at this point, I'll say buy now. They'll probably spike up just a little bit more. I think it's still, when it's all said and done, it's going to be a shoe under 500, like 500 and under. But I mean, if you're going to pay resale, you want to get it at the lowest aspect that you could possibly get it, right? You know what I'm saying? People always talk about buying on time. Me, what I learned with the Travises, because all of my Travises in my collection, you can quote me, right? I've never hit on a Travis Scott sneaker for retail other than one time. And that was for the homie Dunks when we was doing the lives together. I went for Dunk size, not my size. I went for Dunk size on those Phantom Jordan 1 Travis Scotts. Immediately got a W. Me, no W whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I was like, whatever. But caught them, and it wasn't mine, right? But it was nice to see that you actually can hit. So I don't know why I maybe hit that time. So I don't complain about it. But all the ones in my collection now, resale market. Some of them I paid out the wazoo. Some of them I feel like was a fair price. You know? Dark Knight says, what's so hard with the sneaker and titles using EQL that seems like the most easiest and fair way for the customers to get the shoe? Yeah, you pay a fee and then they're supposed to weed out the box, this, and the third, which I agree. I mean, for the most part, there's been some, I would say who did it right? I'm going to say this. I'm going to use this as a perfect example, right? Remember when the Undefeated 4s dropped, what? I want to say like last year, right? Don't quote me on that. I want to say like last year. And everybody entered, and it took them a while. It definitely took them a while, right? Because, I mean, and that was real with us. They're like, yo, this stuff should be, we're going to ship it out as soon as possible, but it may take up to 30 days. But people was cool and collective with that. You know what I'm saying? Because we knew we was hitting. What did everybody start here? Oh, they ain't all that no more. Like, yes, they are. It's a dope sneaker. You know what I'm saying? That was I want to say, that's kind of want to be, if we're going to say Travis Scott, Jordan 1, the, I guess you can say the Shy Pink, and then this pretty much other colorway that we got, the red joints. If you think about it, if we're going to say that's the worst, Air Jordan 1 like Travis Scott release of all time, if that's the worst, right, then the best has to go to Undefeated 4s, in my opinion. It just has to. You know what I'm saying? Because that was like one of the most smoothest ones of all time. And now you get it where, all right, man, this is like literally people thought like this was like a joke. You know what I'm saying? Everybody calling this the pink pack is what it's called. So again, a lot of this stuff you see floating around, I'm just like, wow, dude, this is just really impossible to hit. I almost like literally gave up several times, dog. I seen people put everything up on like the internet and all this, what have you. I was like, yo, I don't know if I really want to try for this anymore. Whenever they said the joint like was live, I was not excited. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people went crazy over these joints, man, respectively. So I was like, yo, this is crazy. This was super crazy. So anyway, let me share my screen on the StockX. Pretty much, they just revealed the most bought out sneakers ever in each U.S. state. I'm going to cover that. Then we're going to get a little bit more on the current sneaker market, resale market, and then I'll open up the floor a little bit, get you guys' thoughts and opinions on the Travises. Appreciate y'all for being active in the chat tonight. Really makes things a lot more smoother. You know what I'm saying? Man with the Kicks, I see you, says, I only use GoDaddy for sale prices, but I know these resale shops love scam X prices. Yeah, if you go that, they usually go there to try to get there. If you're trying to sell something, that's what they kind of base it off of, and then they try to squeeze a few little more dollars out of you. For real, for real. And let's see, Wise Prophet says, I use StockX, never got a fake. I use them to get the tropical pinks. Cool, cool, cool. You only got the tropical pinks, or did you get both? Now, I know some people that hit for both pairs. You know what I'm saying? We seen somebody in Discord hit for both pairs. I seen somebody else on, what was it? X, a.k.a. Twitter. They hit for both pairs. Me, if I got to get a pair, I want the shot pink joints. You know what I'm saying? Respectively. And to be honest, there's some other stuff I feel like I'm gonna run it back on. When I go resale market shopping, y'all trust me, y'all gonna know. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop a bag on it, but I'm trying to be careful and spend wisely, respectively. You know what I'm saying? But let me share my screen here. Give me like 2 seconds, and then we'll do the other part of live as far as like the downside of like reselling and what this may have come into. So let me share my screen here. Give me like 2 seconds, and boom, you guys should be seeing my screen right here. Talk a little bit of StockX, aka ScamX, or whatever you want to call it, right? Let's see where we at. Let's see. Wise Profit says just the tropical pinks, bro. I copped the lucky short threes at the same time. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. The lucky short threes though, them joints was available all over. You know what I'm saying? You didn't really have to go on the resale market for that one, I would think. I mean, but unless you just waited, you know, I feel you. And I'm assuming there probably was a great price on the resale market too. I see Devon says, I gave up most Travis's I paid resale for. Got you. Yeah, I know you got some, but yeah, I guess that's my mindset too. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I just be like, I'm gonna give it a shot, but I don't ever have my damn hopes up. Ever. Like ever. So it says StockX just revealed the most bought sneaker in every US state. Wise Prophet says, you definitely right. Could have got them in person. Yeah, most definitely. But it is what it is. Like me, one of the shoes that I am gonna buy for resale, honestly, I feel like I underestimated it and I don't regret it, and it's going for retail on there, so I ain't really tripping. So there's your hint right there. But it's one joint where I'm like, dog, I thought these were going to go on sale, but I should have been given the time of what it is. But I'm going to get them. They coming home, you know what I'm saying? So I'm adding to the collection. I'm about to get some more drop points too, man, because I feel like I be selling some of mine, but I guess I don't sell enough because now I feel like I got more than before. You know what I mean? Let's see. Wise Prop says, you getting the red Octobers? I was debating. And I do think they drip, but me personally right now, no. I got my eyes on a couple other things. There's at least 1, 2, 3 things I got my eyes on. You know what I'm saying? And you guys will see as soon as they get into make it into the stew. I'm gonna drop the content on it for sure, no problem. But yeah, there's at least 1, 2, 3. And I'm almost knocked out the third one. Just gotta wait, get the piggy bank right. We got bills coming up at the first of the month, but soon as I clear all that and see where my numbers lies, I'm gonna make some moves. You know what I'm saying, myself personally. So just know some unboxings are coming soon, pretty soon. So to answer your question, on the fence about the Red Octobers, right? No, more so off the fence, meaning no. But who knows? Maybe. But right now it's a no. And Devon says, Wolf grade 5s, of course. We shall see, Devon. We shall see, dog. I mean, we don't know. Slayer says, yo, Sneaker Familiar 100. What up, Slayer? What up? Manny says, I agree, Polo. And Undefeated Drop definitely gave back to the community. Facts. I agree. We got Maidana in the building. Says, was able to hit on the sneakers for the Tropical Pink. Took L's somewhere else. Everywhere else. Okay, yeah, me too, dog. I feel you. I took L's. I even entered a local raffle here that's in DC and still took an L. And ironically, the place was called Somewhere and still took an L. So I would assume they didn't have that many pairs to begin with. I'm not saying they didn't do things fair, but you just never know. And let's see, Wise Prophet says, W, Maidana. That's what's up with the salute. Wise Prophet says, I respect that, Polo, most definitely. So let's see what we got right here up on this article, and then we're going to keep it pushing. I'm going to open up the stream in like probably 5-10 minutes. Hopefully get through this really quickly, and then I'll get you guys up on the stage, and we'll get the party started, and hopefully it'll be nice and smooth. But it says StockX data revealed the most bought sneaker by state since 2024 with a sleeper pair leading in 20 states. Wow. I'm surprised because I would think it'd be like the Travis's or something, right? But we got to see what the most bought is, right? It says StockX just revealed and break down the most bought sneakers by state since 2024, and the results were worth looking at. The data covers every U.S. state and reveals which shoe moved more units than anything else in each market. Now, this is coming from Hot Hip Hop News, if I'm not mistaken, or Hot News Hip Hop, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully, I'm reading that correctly. Yeah, Hot News Hip Hop. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Want to make sure I got that right there. So, if you read this right here, I'm pretty sure they got this joint kind of all broken down. So, let's see what the article says. It says, the Asics Gel 1130 black and silver dominates the map more than any other shoe. This is crazy. Now, I got to look this up. So this is supposed to be the hottest shoe. Now, they don't have no images of it, but Let me see if I can actually just put up on the screen. So this is supposed to be leading the charts. I thought this would have been easily like a Jordan or some form of Nike. Asics are moving like that. Let me see real quick. Let me see if I can just find a little quick little schmimmage. Yeah, I'm not saying this isn't true, but this is what StockX is saying. But also, is sneakerheads really shopping over at StockX anymore? You know what I'm saying? That's a question we need to propose too. Are sneakerheads really still shopping at StockX? That's my question. You know what I'm saying? Manny with the kick says, run it up, chat, bing bong. Appreciate that. But this is supposed to be the hottest one, right? I don't get it, but maybe there's a reason to that. It says it dominates the maps more than any other shoe. It ranks number 1 in 20 states, which is not the number anyone would predict it. And 5 years ago, Asics holding down more states than Nike, Jordan Brand, and Adidas combined in real statement about where the market has moved. To be honest, I think, right? And I know that you say that Wise Props, I know they say you shop at StockX, but I think as a whole, a lot of the majority of the sneaker community, one, not only is it down, but they don't shop. StockX don't necessarily be their first choice anymore. You know what I'm saying? Respectively. So, I mean, yeah, I can see how that could be it. Now, keep in mind, this is StockX. Now, if we was to get something like this from eBay, I'm pretty sure it'd tell different times. And even GOAT probably tell different times. I highly doubt GOAT would be saying it's some Asics, you know, respectively. It says a Nike Dunk Low leads in 6 states, and the black and white Dunk Low from 2021 top 5 more. And I'm sure they're referring to the Pandas. The Air Force One Low White holds the top 5 states in as well. So this is my thing though. Why are people paying resale for a Nike Dunk Low black and white, aka the Panda, and an all-white Air Force One, right? Respectively, these are you should be able to pull up in your local malls, which I don't know about you guys. In my malls areas, man, they're not hitting the same. You know what I'm saying? The mall stuff is like people are in there, but nowhere near on a level where the mall used to almost be a place you could hang out. You know what I'm saying? I remember like when me and Dunks was kids, we used to hang out at our mall, even though our mall sucked. You know what I'm saying? But we still hung out there. You know what I mean? But it says between the 3 Nike models, along with brand covers a significant portion of the country. The Air Jordan 11 Retro Legend Blue 2024 ranks first in the 4 states. The Nike Kobe 6 Dodgers and the Adidas Yeezy Foam Runners Onyx each lead in 2 states. Several other states include the Converse Shy 001, the Nike Air Vapor Max Plus, and the Adidas Samba OG Cloud White. Each came 1 state individually. Overall, the picture shows a resale market that has shifted noticeably away from Jordan brand dominance and toward running silhouettes and lifestyle shoes. So, I mean, if that's the case, it would have been an easy cop for us sneakerheads. Again, keep in mind, this is StockX numbers, not like the overall sneaker community. Because there's a lot of outlets you can go and you may find different information. You know what I'm saying? Where we are real quick, Wise Prop said, yeah, the mall is dry now. It definitely is, man. Even there, even when I go to the mall and y'all see me do the mall vlog, man, I make my rounds. I don't even get food in the mall anymore, dog. Respectfully, I feel like while it smells good, the sanitariness is not the same in the food malls anymore. And I've heard this from multiple people too. They were like, yo, I ate that joint and like literally I got my money back because it wasn't all the way cooked. You know what I'm saying? It's just not the same. People don't care as much. Anytime I don't even really like look forward going to the mall for real. Sometimes I have to go there and get like we have like the little Pearson shops in there and stuff like that. You know, I may have to go get like some cleaning spray for my joints, but usually I'm in and out, respectively, unless I'm picking up a sneaker, man. There's been times where I hit the mall, I ain't even go look in the sneaker stores. I just went straight, got my joint and got out. You know what I'm saying? Where we are real quick. Let's see. Dark Knight says, people are lazy and also people are introverts now. They have these social anxieties where they're scared to be outside and interact with people. That's the reason that the dunks and the dunk and white ones. Yeah, so true, maybe. I seen people rock. I don't really see them, but I feel like you also got to encounter that like younger generation. Is that what they're rocking now? Because I feel like they don't really rock J's like we do. You know what I'm saying? Manny says maybe newbie and sneakerheads trying to get the retail, and if don't happen, go app or eBay, keep it pushing. True. That's my thought process. But again, StockX, whether you want to say it or not, they still got to obviously market. You know what I mean? They still got to market. It says StockX most bought sneakers. The Asics Gel 1130 results in the most significant big finding in the entire data set. It is a clear signal that ASICS has built a nationwide demand on the resale market. The brand has been building momentum in lifestyle spaces for several years. The StockX data confirms that the Gel 1130 specifically has covered that momentum into a real purchasing volume. The Nike results are also worth looking at more closely. The Dunk Low, Air Force One, and other retro silhouettes holding multiple states shows that the classic models still move consistently across different regions. Jordan Brand showing up in only a handful of states tells a different story about where the hype has shifted in 2024. Now keep in mind, this is what they're saying based off of 2024 data, even though this article is somewhat new, right? Okay, now I saw this joint, if I'm not mistaken, but they're going off this one. But this was posted just 11 hours ago. So again, I guess I don't have the full aspect of like 2025 and 2026. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this was literally just posted 11 hours ago. Says we read that. Where we at Dodgers, we covered that joint. Make sure we're good. Keep going right here. But yeah, and let me see if I can close out this last little part of it. It says the Nike results are worth looking at. Read that part. And to close this out, and then I'm going to open up the stream and invite you guys up to the stage real quick. But it says the Kobe 6 Pro Dodgers leading two states reflects how strong the Kobe line has performed since Nike resumed production. Any colorway from the line generating top state results on StockX confirms there is a sustained collector demand well beyond the initial release window. I mean, Kobe's have made some moves, to be honest. They have been dropping Kobe's, and those have been getting people's attention. Now, I haven't bought any yet, but it definitely has been getting people's attention. Where we at? Wise Pop says, facts, Dark Knight, people just want convenience. This is true. And I can concur with that. And let me put myself back on the main screen before I open up the Discord real quick, because I'm about to open that joint up real quick so we can spend at least like the last like 15 minutes talking this joint. So boom, sharing my screen on that one. But one of my coworkers that's a sneakerhead, that's all they, actually two of them, I can think two of them. They all like, yo, I went on the app, I ain't getting it, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, you know there's more places that got to shoot than that. It's like, yeah, but I just, you know, they get quiet and go back to the app. Like, yeah, the app. I'm like, all right, cool. That's all y'all want to do. And then, you know, and to be honest, they not really, one of them think they're a sneakerhead. The other one know they not a sneakerhead, so they don't really battle with me. The other person, he don't really, I see they stand down too. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got some heat, don't get me wrong, but they stand down too. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about no competition or like that, but it's like, dog, you know, and this ain't no flexing shit, but like, you know me, man. Y'all know me. It's some stuff I'm not willing to do to get the sneaker, but for the most part, if it requires putting in some footwork, I'm gonna put in the footwork. Now, I'm not finna go do what Nigel talking about, meet him on the corner of northeast of New York or somewhere and fucking play a pinball machine in the middle of the street and try not to get by a car. And after I'm like the 1,000th person in line, hell no, I'm not doing all that. But, you know, if I got to put in a little footwork to get to the malls, enter a couple raffles here and there, sure. And that's why we talking this Travis Scott shit. You know what I'm saying? I really tried to enter. I wasn't doing that whole VPN cut short shit. And respect to the people that did do it, but it wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? And I told this literally to my dad on Thursday, right? Before all this even went down. Because I had to help my dad. I look at my dad like this, right? Is he the most tech savvy person? No. But if you show him how to use it, he won't bother you ever again. He will follow your instructions to the T and get comfortable in this and the third. But the initial setup in the program, that's you. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. But I told my dad, because that's what I do. I told my dad, I was like, man, the last thing I want to do is get off work and go right back to work and be troubleshooting. You know what I'm saying? In my house, I keep it simple. Like, honestly, everything I just want to press a button. That's my convenience. But when I got to put in the shoe, that's different. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do my job all over again just to cop a sneaker, man. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Devon says StockX is the stock market. Let's see, Mandarin Kick says, unfortunately, facts. Divine Wise Proper says there's levels to this polo. Most definitely, dog. Respectively. That's all I wanted him to see. You know what I'm saying? But let me see if I can set up the Discord real quick. I'm gonna share my screen with you guys and get y'all up on the stage real quick. I'm gonna see if I can just open it up, get you guys to the stage. I want to get you guys' thoughts on there. If you copped off of it, let me know. If you didn't, how do you feel about it? I want to know it all. But let me see if I can get something set up real quick. Give me like 2 seconds here. I just need to get a name in this joint. Let's see. Let's go to discord.com. You would think I'd be ready, but it's kind of like impromptu because I really wasn't planning on doing it, but I was like, might as well. You know what I'm saying? Last 15 minutes of the stream. And most of it's been me probably venting anyway. So y'all give me like 2 seconds real quick to set this joint up. And should be cooking with elbow grease here. Give me like 2 seconds. Boom. It's not that hard. Pause. That did not come up right. Set the stage. Boom. See if I can get this joint up in here. Give me like 2 seconds. Boom. We're just gonna be talking to Travis Scott, and then your thoughts on the current like market right now, man. So boom. Put myself up on there. Should open up the stream. Make sure my mic and stuff is right. Input is here. And then let me share my screen and make sure I open up this real quick. Open up where the audio can come in for you guys. And then once you join in, let me know if you can hear me for sure. I'll invite you guys up to the stage to speak. And then, yeah, if everything goes right, should be nice little smooth transition. Let's see. Man with the Kick says, I'm dead, Polo. My bad, man. I know it didn't come out right. But yeah, I'm inviting y'all up to the stage. When y'all come up to this joint, let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if audio and visuals is okay. And then you speak and I'll let you know. And then, yeah, should be smooth sailing. So, looks like Dark Knight is in the building. And, yeah, whenever you want to speak, just let me know, homie. And then let me know if you can hear me. And, yeah, we'll get the party started here. I want to give your thoughts. I can tell you had a lot to say in the chat, big dog. Respectively, of course. So, yeah, I see you got the joint on mute, though. So just let me know. And then looks like we got Men with the Kicks coming in the building. Let's see. We'll go boom.
Yo.
Yo, what up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, man.
What up,
like
homie?
I said,
Go ahead. Go ahead. What's good? What's up, man? How was your experience with the Travis, man? How was it?
The worst sneaker release. And I've been dealing with sneakers for a minute. You said something about the trophy room. At least we knew that the trophy rooms were already. They was already out the back door.
Allegedly,
all right, but this one right here,
allegedly. Even though we've seen images and yeah, but allegedly we don't know, right? But I mean, we ain't stupid. But go ahead.
Yeah, but with this one, like I said, EQL gives everybody I guess a fair shot. But with this super swipe, whatever that is, it's super ass to me.
That shit
so
was
the best,
horrible, bro. That shit was horrible. I was so fucking pissed. And then it's like,
yo,
when that joint had nobody, like normally somebody in the Discord, I guess that normally would be me, but usually somebody else would be like, yo, the draw is live. But I think when people saw that joint, usually what I would assume, the old way is where people go ahead and enter their information and then tell you it's live. But I'm assuming whenever you're getting ready to enter your information, you thinking you just finna put your email in, this, that, and the third, and then you see that wait time list. Now you get paranoid, and now you're like, man, it said don't exit the page. So that's probably why nobody did seem like it was so quiet, you know? But go ahead.
Yeah, the thing that was crazy was that everybody became tech savvy with VPN. Bro, because
hey, facts, bro.
Listen,
facts.
I never used the VPN before. I downloaded it, like, yo, started my I got a username, all that other stuff, connected it and all this other stuff, and it went through.
Oh,
and
wow.
then to actually look in the morning, and I don't even know if I got charged because I think I put in maybe 4 or 5 raffles. So some of it, they said click on it, and if they charge you, I haven't been charged, but they said that some people said that they lost, but they actually won. So I don't know. I have to really see it till Monday because to see if I got billed till Monday.
So it's still a gaggle F. You know what I'm saying? Damn. You know what I mean? I thought it'd be done by now, but you mean tell me people are still may possibly or may not even hit?
Facts.
Wow.
Facts. Like I said, this super swipe is super ass, man. Like this right here should be a wake up call to all sneaker entities as far as start using EQL. It makes it easier. And like you said about the Union Force, they say, hey, it may take a while for us to ship them, but you're going to get your shoes.
Facts.
But this right here, all this shit right here with this Travis Scott is all his releases have been trash.
Yeah.
Now, all of them have been trash.
I can agree. They have been cheeks, man. Straight cheeks.
Yo, it's Travis. It's time to waste some money. The EQL.
Yeah, I agree. You know what I'm saying? My thing with this, I didn't know what it even was called, like super swipe, but I do find it funny. Everybody became tech savvy with the VPN, and you know me, it's crazy. I probably could have easily just, probably tried to use my work computer because I go through a VPN. We got one of the top VPNs at my damn job. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be careful. I don't like to do nothing personal on my work computer, so I didn't think of anything to do that. But it's like whenever I saw Divine putting the steps out there, then I was seeing it all over the line. I'm like, bruh, like I got to do all this for some damn Travises. Like, why the hell we doing all this? And then it's like, y'all need to let people know off rip that we changing up the process and stuff like that too. Like, also inform your customers. You know what I'm saying? Just like how pretty much if you look at how the undefeated was, we saw that, hey, it's going to take us a minute to get it all shipped out. And it seems like they did it all in sizes because, like, it seems like they went from smaller sizes. And then, like, I seen people that were like 9.5, they had got theirs. Now, like, all right, my joint should be coming, within the next few days or so. You know what I'm saying? So it took a minute, but they came. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if they was to take that route, we'd be happy as long as we know that we, you got our money for what have you. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't do what Travis has done in before. And it's always his site too, man, now that I think about it, right? Because if you buy some of that damn merch, respectively, the last Travis Scott merch I bought, right? And this was, I want to say, like last year. I had bought those. Remember, he did the high school joints, right? Remember, he did the Travis joints that was his high school theme, those yellow, the canaries, right? And he had his high school shorts. And I bought a pair. I like shorts, man. As y'all can see, like in the summertime, and when I'm in the house, I like to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, bought the joints. When I tell you, like, let's say if it dropped in like end of February, I want to say, don't quote me on the time. But it took, like, I didn't get them joints until, like, after August, like, after my birthday. Like, dog, why is it taking so long to give me some damn shorts that, one, you overcharged, two, when I got the joints, definitely a $20 short. It's like, dog, these joints look ripped and like I've washed them 100 times already. You know what I'm saying? But either way, I bought them. It is what it is. I'm no regrets. You know what I'm saying? At least I got what I, quote-unquote, paid for. But, yeah, this drop was horrible, dog. And to be honest, like I've been telling people before, if you want these guys, I would say give it time. I would say if you don't want to buy today or what have you, I would say this next little wave, wait till people get their pairs in hand because I guarantee you out of all the people that hit, majority of them not going to want them. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to keep in mind, it's not just the sneaker heads when it comes to drops like this. You know what I'm saying? You got the resellers that still want to get their hand in the pot. You got the people who want to do the flip joint and make a few extra dollars. So you got them in the pot. We got people that go for any size just cuz, you know what I'm saying? They don't even want their size. They just go for any size, aka a money size. So you got all that plays a factor into this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, straight horrible, man. And appreciate that. I didn't even know that there was like, Dark Knight. I didn't even know that there was like that much still going on. I thought it was like, wham, bam, thank you, man, we're done. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to Travis, I'm not surprised, man. This was straight cheeks, So, but salutes to Manny though, man. I mean, did you went back in? Because you didn't get through the first time, right? But then you went back in after Divine told you, and then that's when you got the W.
Yeah, I was heading out, bro. I seen Devon pass that assist, signed up. When I left the spot, bro, at the end of the night, got the dub. I'm like, damn, what a way to end the night.
Hey, talk about perfect birthday night for you, dog. I'm happy. Honestly, I would say this. I'm happy for you, man, because that is a good night, man. Think about it. You obviously looked like you had a great time on your birthday, and you got the icing on the cake, I'm sure, with the sneakers, man. Pause. So yeah, that's salutes, man. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at least we got some W's in the Discord. You know what I'm saying? Respectively. So me, I don't even think I entered that joint, so I ain't really tripping. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm going to find them, you know what I'm saying, if I want them, And I didn't want both pairs anyway. But which pair do y'all think is the best? Like, if y'all going to say, don't say both. I want to know, do y'all want if you got to pick, and I know many which ones you hit, but if you got to do the Shy Pink or you got to do the tropical joints, which one, What you got, Dark Knight?
Definitely the tropical.
Oh, you like the tropical, the red joint, the pink and red joint?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the safe ones.
Wow. I am very surprised. Like it because it's more brighter or more stand out, or what's y'all's reasoning versus that for like the Shy Pink? To me, I'm gonna say the Shy Pink. I like it because of that more subtle, like light pink. I don't really like the loud pink but this is like that light pink joint where I feel like you can get it off with where you can wear it with some green. You know what I'm saying? Like those red dream joints. You can probably do the camo joints, but I mean, I don't know how I would pull it off. You know what I'm saying? Speaking for myself, but I'm not knocking you guys' choice either. I want to say that too. You know what I'm saying? So
For me, it's just the visuals for me. Like I said, the that red swoosh just pops out for me. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I don't. The other one is cool too, but it's just the red swoosh that pops out.
yeah. You going for it on the resale market, or you good, or what have you?
Bruh, the way I'm looking at sneakers now, if I don't get it, I'm probably on to the next. Like, I actually want the Kobe Bryant, Caitlin Clarks that come out on the second. So those are next on my radar.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
if I
I seen them joints loaded up. I did see them joints loaded up.
I do have some stuff inside the collection that I could make walk the plank to get those Travis Scotts.
I feel you.
So
Yeah, I feel
yeah,
you.
it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But is it a priority? Is it something that I'm yearning to get? Nah, like I said, if somebody come to me with a good little switcheroo, like I said, I'll make something walk the plank and I got them. But
All
I'm
right,
on to the next.
I respect it. I respect it.
I think you guys will get a reasonable price on them when people start getting them in hand.
Yeah, I mean, I think that too. I mean, I don't think at best I would say they probably climb up to 5, but I'll see them drop back down to like probably low 400s and then probably sit in between that 400, $500 range if I had to guess. You know what I mean? Um, Let me hit the chat real quick. Looks like Wise Prophet says hit that like button, y'all. Appreciate that. Wise Prophet says big facts, Manny. And then TB says I can see guys liking the Tropic Pinks more. Interesting. And to be honest, it seems like that's the more of the popular one from what I've been hearing. Right? It's not just you guys, but I've seen a lot of people been saying they wanted the tropical joints. Me, I just been more of the shy joint. But to be honest, I wouldn't mind either pair if I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah, the tropical just they pop more to me.
Yeah, I know, but you be dripping though, man. You probably make that joint pop though, man. You guys probably got a
Hey, low.
different
Hey,
style from me. What
hey,
up? What up? What up? What up?
hey, low. You know the thing that kind of irks me a little bit is whenever I see someone grab the shoe that I wanted and they are not even into shoes, like they just did it out of happenstance and then just like hit it because everybody else was doing it. That's the thing that kind of gets me perturbed about the sneaker thing right here is that some people
Yeah, I
don't
know.
even don't even want the shoe. They just do it because they friends said, "Yo, go for this shoe and see if you could win it." And I'm like, "You dog? Like you remember what is it like? What is it when Nas went at Jay-Z, he was like, "Not you, dog. You the
Yeah.
one who
Oh
talking." That's the
yeah.
way I felt. I was like,
The ether joint. Yeah, the ether joint.
"Yeah."
That's one of my
I'm like,
favorite tracks, yo. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. But yeah, I mean, it kind of gets on my nerves too. To keep it real, I hate, and that's how I go. To be honest, it gets on my nerves. But I think I've just learned to like just take a deep breath and let it go. You know what I'm saying?
Not you, homie.
Yeah.
That's a little part of the track, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. That's one of my favorite joints, man. Yeah. He's a and then he just dropped the beat. He went off from there. He just yeah. I could sing that whole joint bar for bar, man. I was listening to the Stillmatic album the other day, randomly too. But yeah, let me hit the chat real quick. We got Rob Zen 8. Rob Zen in the building says, I use VPN a lot, but I thought the VPN situation was so crazy because you could not just install a random VPN on your device and give them our credit card information. I mean, that was my whole thing too. I was like, bro, all right, look, man, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's when I said I'm out for that one. You know what I'm saying? It was a random VPN. You don't know how well it is because all VPNs are not created equally either. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, especially for a free one, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, clearly, and that's the thing, people like switch location to Atlanta. I'm like, bruh, why? And that was my thing too. Why I gotta be in Atlanta? Why does it matter which location I'm in to enter a fucking raffle? You know? So yeah, that was my whole process on that one. Let's see. TB says, I saw so many people in the sneaker groups that hit and it didn't even want the shoe. That's how the game go. That's how I go, man. I've seen some people just sign up just because they heard everybody else was doing it. They hit, you don't hit, and they looking at you all excited. And I'm like, dog, this you got what? It's your first pair of sneakers, and this how you come out the gate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So trust me, it can sting if you let it, man. Respectively, you know what I mean. So honestly, I just learned to let some stuff go, man. To be honest, it is what it
Be humble. Sit down.
is. Exactly, man. Respectively. And other than that, man, what do you guys think on like the current resale market in general, man? Do you think it's gonna get back to the level it once was, how it was in 2020, 2021? Are those days just long gone? Because to be honest, another pair of sneakers I'm looking at, I think honestly look like they're right at retail or slightly below, and I'm like, dog, why did you even cop them in the first place? You know what I'm saying? And maybe it could have been one of those they bought it on an impulse buy and now they have to get rid of it type of thing. But I mean, that always kind of made me think too, like, what the hell? You know what I mean? Respectively. So
For me, I don't think the sneaker game is gonna go back on how it was. Like I said, different generations, bro. Like,
yeah,
and this is gonna sound wild. Dudes don't even really care about getting fly anymore. They worry about more about catching bodies than actually
that's
getting
sad,
fly.
bro. That's sad,
Like
bro.
I said, like I'm old school where you grew up, you had to get fly, you had to wear the polo, you had to get the Versace.
Yeah,
Now they don't even care about that, bro. Like, yo, they just care about more about doing drugs and I know I'm sounding old, but I'm not. But doing drugs and catching bodies. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
yeah,
they don't even care about, bro. Half these dudes don't even care about going to jail for the rest of their life. And you really think that they really care about some sneakers? Nah, nah.
yeah,
It's never going back. Different generation, different culture, bro. Like, um, I can say like they care more about Asics and even though comfortability is a good thing, but bro, think about it. Asics, New Balances, some Sauconys, they are on the lower tier. I mean, what, $90, 110, 120?
yeah.
Bro, that's nah, it ain't going back.
Yeah, and that's weird too, cause like when I found that article from about StockX saying like the most like do like majority of the states is the Asics there. That's the most resold sneaker. I'm like, how? You know what I'm saying? Like the fuck? Like I mean, I was expecting Jordans, and that's what maybe I'm telling my age too. And I'm not hating on anything like that, but to be honest, where I go to the shop, there are some young bucks that are coming in the game, just coming out of high school, and they go to barber school, and they want to be a barber, and they, cool. But I see them pull up. They be in the Asics though. I don't see like several dudes in the Asics for real. I've seen it out there on
Yeah.
clip.
Be wearing Asics, New Balance, and Crocs.
Yeah, so that's weird to me, but it is what it is. I ain't gonna knock it. I mean, different generation, point blank period. Don't want to
Yeah,
sound like I'm
you know,
old, but that come with the game.
I even seen now where um those slides, not the Nike Bond slides, but the slides, they look like a bear claw. I seen hardcore dudes just, I mean,
Oh, I thought that was for the
yo,
ladies.
nah, fam. Dudes is wearing them. Wow, wildness, bro. Yo, it's
Yeah.
wildness out here in the Wild West, bro.
Man, I don't want to hear
Is
nobody ever talking shit about me ever again, dog. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
that's a flag on the play, man.
Yeah. Respectively. I don't want to hear
yo,
nobody talking shit on me or at all, man. I ain't saying you guys, but just in
yo,
general. That's
yo,
wild.
even with the jorts with the rhinestones on them, bro. Those shits is coming back in style. Yo,
Hell
crop
no.
shirts, rhinestones with the bear claw slides on, bro. Yo, is nasty work out here. But hey, that's a different generation, bro.
Wow.
Everybody wants to remember now. These generations, they want to be the same, but they want to be different. If you catch my drift, you know what I'm saying? Yo,
Yeah.
think about it. Everybody looks the same, talks the same, dress the same, but they want to stand out. So
Yeah.
yeah, shit is weird, bro.
Yeah, definitely different times, bro. I would have never guessed
They
that.
don't want to look fly, man. They want to look basura.
Hey, chill. I mean, it's just different generation, man. It's kind of, I don't know, man. Back in the day, getting fly, man, you didn't necessarily have to have the best stuff, but it's also times how you wore it. But we weren't pulling out the Blair Claw and Rhinestein joints though. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, respectively. You know what I mean? Let me hit the chat, and then we'll wrap this joint here up in the next like 5 minutes, man. I'll talk upcoming sneaker releases here. Where we at? Let's see. We got Mina's in the building. Says, after I lost, I noticed how dumb I am for a pink shoes. She gay. I don't know who you talk about. Maybe yourself. It's not about, honestly, people go hard on that pink colorway, but to be honest, man, I remember the pink when Cameron brought it out. There's guys that can rock pink. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. It's pink. It doesn't define, what your sexuality is, and even if it does, like, that ain't nobody business. You know what I'm saying? I think these shoes, the shy pink, or if you just got pretty much the tropical pink, it's, even though you can tell it was meant for Valentine's Day, it's still gonna be a great shoe for spring/summer. You know what I'm saying? Something to really rock in and kind of just, pop out with. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's deeper than that. Because to be honest, rumors is they were supposed to come out for Valentine's Day last year. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously got pushed back for whatever. And I feel like, I guess, Jordan Brand and Travis them just, all right, we don't held on them too long, because if they waited another year, hell, it ain't no good. So one thing that I'm going to look, when or if I decide to get a pair, or if you guys get a pair, check the production date on them to see when they came out. You know what I'm saying? That'll tell you right then and there everything you need to know. Because everybody think they know everything about, the sneaker community. Let's see. Rob Zen says, I gave up on the bricks after hustling raffles, standing in line at Wish. Then I got the call from Social, got Zen with it. Okay, yeah. So I'm assuming you're talking about the brick after bricks, the Nigel joints. I think it's a dope shoe, but Nigel 2 is another one of those, like, if we're going to put, like, worst drops, I know Travis got the title right now. That's a gimme. But I think Nigel, his stuff is kind of be out of the way, too. You know what I'm saying? He has all these damn little gimmicks and gammicks to enter that joint. Bro, I got to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Respectively. I know some people are retired, and that's not taking a shot, but, like, me, dog, I can't pull up and do a damn bike contest for you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
On a
below,
Thursday.
that's interaction. That's cool. I mean, that's cool with interaction, but with the Travis's is like all his drops are freaking mass nuclear garbage, bro.
Yeah.
Like, okay, like getting engaged, that's cool to see the younger folks, you know what I'm saying, get out there riding their bikes or doing a little game. Yo, that's cool. It's all fun and cool. But with Nike, they're not doing that anymore with their drops. They just going off of names. And that's one of the reasons why the sneaker culture is going down. There's no more storytelling. There's no
They
more
trying to get they
interaction.
to be fair though, they trying to get back to the
Facts.
storytelling though.
They got to get back to that. We need commercials,
But
ads.
it's hard though, because if they keep they another thing too, where, and not to cut you off too, I like where you got with this one. But this is my thing. I like where both of y'all are going with this, but I feel like, yes, they need to get back to the storytelling, but who is really doing it like that now? You know what I'm saying? Who's got an interesting story? You know what I'm saying? And if they make up one, we're gonna call their ass out. One thing about the storytelling with Jordan sneakers is you can go back and Google and look it up and find the image. Oh, this is what, and they usually bring it to the table. But now, what NBA players doing that? If we're gonna take it that aspect, and then Travis is their next like bang for the buck. And to be honest, like his music, alright, but I mean, like respectively, I'll listen to it when it first comes out. To me, he makes the fast food music where, after a week, I don't listen to that joint no more because all of it sound the same. So, but I agree with both of y'all, definitely. Let me hit the chat real quick. Sorry for cutting y'all off on that joint. Let's see. Rob Zan says, yeah. He says, to me, Nigel seemed like he went out of his way to not give out any shoes. Let's get it, bruh. I think Nigel gets the engagement because he's trying to go for sneaker of the year every year. You know what I'm saying? Now these brick after bricks, in my opinion, they're better than the brick by bricks, right? Both shoes dope, but to be honest, it still doesn't make me want to go back and go after the brick by bricks, the red joints. You know what I'm saying? But to be fair, though, if we're gonna say they need to get back to the storytelling, Dark Knight and Manny, I would say at least Nigel does bring the storytelling aspect back to it, right? And I feel like he's another like if Travis is holding it down, I would say Nigel's slowly trying to hold it down as well. You know what I'm saying? Um, all the stuff he's dropped has gotten the attention. You know what I mean? Last two fours were good.
I, I think Travis is out, bro. I don't think that he's gonna be the face of, I guess, Jordan brand collaborations anymore. I mean, to be completely honest, I mean, just like I see where he was in the picture with, I think the Nike CEO and Adidas CEO.
Yeah, I saw that
So
too. Yeah, I saw that
yeah,
too.
I don't know what he's trying to do, but I think that Nigel um is
Um,
taking over, and I think not what is it, Bad Bunny? Um,
Oh, are you
my
talking about
man,
Bad Bunny on Adidas? But if you talking about for Jordan Brand, then it's J Balvin, right?
yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So
Okay.
they may be trying to crank things up with him, but to be honest, I think if Jordan Brand and Nike get back to storytelling and going back to those stories, because it is a lot of stories that we don't know,
Yeah.
and put them towards a particular shoe, I
Mm-hmm.
think things will go back to a certain standard. But all these dudes, bro, I'm being honest, bro. I'm up there in age. Bro, I don't listen to Travis Scott, bro. Like, his music doesn't move me. I want something that's gonna stimulate my mind. I don't want nothing, bro. I don't kind
Yeah.
of trip out because I'm doing acid and mushrooms and sniffing powder and all that. Nah, bro.
Yeah, I feel you, dog. I feel
I
you.
want something that's going to take me to another level to where they talking about stocks and other stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to
Yeah,
get closer to the higher power. Bro, I ain't trying to sniff coke and get high.
I feel you. I listen to it every now and then, but you know what I mean.
You gotta listen to Money Man, bro. And yo, they gotta bring freaking Yachty and J Tips up to the table.
Gotti, look, man, them forces and stuff was cool, but I mean, to be honest, that wasn't really. Who's talking about the Yachty forces now, right?
No, but they gotta bring them to Jordan Brand and see what they could do over there.
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to see him just come over there and put a Concrete Man logo on the damn Jordan and saying it's fucking he don't change the game. You know what I mean? Because that's all he did with the forces. You know what I mean? Respectively. You know what I'm saying? He ain't bring no new material, no nothing. He just put that concrete, what is it, Concrete Boys Yachty is called, right? He put that little hard working man joint on there and he thinking he's stylist of the year, you know? Like, nah, you got to come up a little bit better than that. I'll tell you who else has kind of went dormant too that we haven't heard nothing all year from. Normally we've seen some already. I'm my year, right? Anybody remember them? You know what I'm saying? They've been kind of quiet.
Oh yeah, they're coming out with some Pegasus, but yeah, same colorway. People not interested.
Exactly. They're not hitting the
Like I
same.
said, you oversaturate you you're oversaturating the market, bro. Like I said, like they came out with basically what 212s, 25, I mean 25s,
Yeah.
some fours,
Yep.
they're all the same color. They came out all the same color palette, bro. Like, yo,
Yeah.
people, that just like a person could love to eat fish every day and chicken. They're gonna get tired. You're gonna want
Yeah.
some variety. So you have to
Exactly.
switch something up.
Yeah. They tried it though with the threes. Remember they did the one joint, then they did the what it's like a black version, but then they did that blue joint. Remember they did the white and blue joint, like the cell and blue joint? Yeah,
Yeah.
they switched that up. I mean, that was a nice little subtle start, but I don't think people really gravitated to those like that. I caught them, I liked them, but I don't think people really gravitated to them like that.
You know why? Because Jordan Brand already had came out with they look just like the
Yeah, yeah,
almost like the True Blue threes. Like the True Blue threes. Then they came those those I'm on my year was then they came out with the Wizard PE. So all their shoes the same color palette, bro. Like I said,
The lucky
you
shorts.
you can
yeah,
love chicken and fish every day, but if you keep on eating it, you're gonna want
yeah,
something else.
yeah.
And that's the problem. They oversaturate the market with the same color. Just like one year, um, with the shattered backboards. They came out with like every other shoe was like a shattered backboard inspired color. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
let that shit go.
Yeah, and then the shattered backboards they did do, they didn't do it right to me. Something was off about the colorway for me personally. So it is what it is. Let me hit the chat one more time, and then we'll wrap things up here for the night, man. It says, my Donna says, I don't listen to Travis Scott either. I listen to Bad Bunny more. The last Bad Bunny shoe was nice. That's what's up. Let's see. Rob Zen says it says on my year dropped a ton of Adidas recently. I don't think it moved the needle though. Yeah, cause that's crazy too. I don't know. Like I thought whenever you had, I thought you couldn't do both because seems like, and I guess maybe they're not really rocking with Jordan Brand like that anymore. I don't know. Even though they're doing the Pegasus, so they got some type of deal over there at Nike, but they're able to let them drop from each brand. I mean, I thought if you did a deal with Nike, you can't really be moving with Adidas or vice versa, but maybe that applies to certain people. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, this is my thing. Because if that's the case, we'll go back to the Travis photo where he took a picture with the dude with Adidas and then he took a picture with the dude at Nike. So I'm like, I guess it depends on where you at. You know what I'm saying? I'm my year wave has kind of been there, done that. Like, to be honest, I don't think they're bouncing back anytime soon, like on a level. Like, we still gonna check it out, but I mean, that's a shoe where, for a fact, if I don't get for retail, I know I'm not looking back, respectively. You know what I'm saying? Easily. They came out the gate swinging with that original three, and then it's never been the same since then. But it's kind of hard to top yourself. Pause. Right? You know what I'm saying? When you coming out with stuff like that, that was something different we never seen before. A three, no elephant print, and nice sole, like shoe where you could probably wear out on a date or something. You know what I'm saying? Or dress it up. It's a lot of versatility that comes with it. Uh, Go ahead.
Now, hey, Low, check this out. How many drops a month do we need, bro? We don't need 7 to 10 drops
Right.
every month. Maybe 2 to 3 dope drops every month. Bro, we don't need 7 to 10. And then you got the restocks on like Mind Slides or you go back and do open up a Kobe Vote, bro. Yo, we don't need all that because all right, how tight our wallets are now, we can't. Yo, it's no way
Right.
possible. It's like Nike is greedy and saturating the market at the same time, bro. Eventually, something's gonna break. And
Yeah.
now, like I said, I think people are more like yo, I'd rather go get me some Asics, throw them shits on. They comfortable. I could throw them on with some sweats. I could dress them up, dress them down. They could be store beaters, bro. And that's how I'm getting Nike fatigue myself. I
Yeah.
haven't,
I can see
bro.
that.
I haven't bought. I think the last Jordan I bought was the band, and everything after that, I've been buying Kobe's.
Honestly, I think the last sneaker I bought in general was the band. I haven't bought no shoes since then. You know what I'm saying? I haven't bought any. And I ain't mad, pocket been looking alright. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. But like I said, me personally, we are probably a little fatigued. And we don't need to drop every damn, like 17 drops a month. I mean, hit us with something. Hit us with your banger of the month or a couple bangers out the month and call it a day. You know what I'm saying? Like one or two drops will be nice. You know what I'm saying? Keep it simple. I think this Travis one, though, I'm very curious how that's going to be. Now, I don't think these two colorways are going to do, because what we're used to seeing is that earth tone colorway from him. So he stepped out of the color palette with, the one he did with the yellow joint, the canaries, and he got these. So I think these will be on the lower side of things. And even I would say the phantom joints, the black joints, those, when they had came out, they sold out, but on the resale market, it took them a minute for those to bounce up too. You know what I'm saying? Respectively. But I agree with you, Dark Knight, for sure, man. But other than that, man, been on the joint for like an hour and 19 minutes. I'm about to end this joint. We'll talk a little bit of upcoming sneak releases before we do, though, just to see what we got going next week. I know you said you're looking at the Kobe and the Caitlin Clark joints, so you actually like those. So I mean, I know you got a lot of variety in your collection from what it seems like, dog. So those are coming on Tuesday, and ironically, nobody I haven't seen really talking about the Toro Bravos, man. You know what I'm saying? This was a shoe that was it back then, but these joints are readily available on the sneakers app. I'm looking on my phone.
Because you know why, right? Because you have Travis Scott, you had Nigel Sylvester, and then you drop a GR, bro. Yo,
Yeah,
like I said, bro.
too
Yo,
much. Yeah,
people finances. Think about it, and you drop two Travis Scotts, and by the time you get through paying uh shipping and everything, let's just say you hit both. That's what close to what 450.
yeah,
Then the week before you paid what 275 or 260 for the Nigel Sylvesters, and then you turn around and want to hit me again for another what 215, 225. Come on, bro, you
yeah,
can't,
yeah.
bro. That's
Exactly.
almost $1,000 a month.
Yeah, and I don't do that on no. I make content, and as because what do people say?
And we
Oh,
got the phone. And we got the phones coming out on Thursday too. The red and black ones.
yeah, true. But y'all people like, yo, you skip a lot of scenes. I'm like, yes, because I have bills I gotta pay first, like respectively. You know what I'm
And
saying?
SB freaking Air Forces too on Saturdays.
Oh snap! Okay, yeah, I ain't see all that, but all I saw here, they got the phone pilot joints that are supposed to be Thursday. Those are looking nice. I know I remember like there's a black version, the original ones. I like those better, but this is supposed to be like I guess the alternative colorway. You know what I mean? So it's pretty dope. The joint is based out of China. You know, apparently from what I got from the story is that it was the name of it and stuff like is where it was the first ever like basketball game that was played in China, that location. So that's where that all kind of came from. Don't quote me on that. That's just off of research.
And that's 250, right?
Yeah. Well, for the foam, yeah, 250. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Foams don't
see what
play.
I mean?
Foams of all. To be fair, and I get what you're saying though. You're looking at like this back to back. That's adding up. I get where you come from, but to be fair, the foam joints have always been,
They always been high. Yeah, they always been high.
they always been up there. I'm like, bro, how people doing that? You know, that's why I like my no wonder my foam collection. It took me in. My foam collection is still small, you know, but no wonder it took me a minute to get into them. It's not that I probably didn't even like them back then. When I looked at that joint, I was like, I'm gonna still get the J's over here for 160, 170. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I wasn't ready yet. Respectively. Yeah, so and then we got some more Jordan 1 lows coming, and then some diamond turfs at the end of the month. Nothing really major, I think, really, but we do got a lot coming next week that Manny said. And then, of course, you did say those Caitlin Clark joints, the Kobe 5s, that coconut milk joint. Those are coming. The Book 2 and McDonald's. I don't know how well people are going to gravitate towards those. Me, I'm not really crazy about them, but, I mean, to each his own, for sure. And then the Saturday, we got the Jordan 1, like, Phantom and Pine Green. Not sure how that's gonna go either, but should be for the most part. We got a little heat, but nothing super crazy.
That's a big skip for me.
Okay, I feel you. Yeah, next week it should be a chill week for me, man. So I'm gonna pay some bills and see what I'm gonna do. See if I can, if I'm gonna make my decision if I'm gonna go on the resale market or not, and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you guys got anything else for the night, man? Before we wrap it up. All right. Hear no evil, see no evil, man. So what you got?
No, sir. Yo, finish enjoying y'all weekend. Yo, be safe. Yo, try to find cheap petrol for the vehicles.
Oh,
Spend time with your family. That's
most
it.
definitely, dog. I don't even want to get started on the gas joint. I'll probably never get off
Likewise.
here. What you said, Manny?
Nah, it's like clockwise. Enjoy
Yeah,
your weekend, guys.
most definitely, man. I'm gonna end this joint, put myself back on the main stream, and close out, man. Appreciate you fellas for hopping on the stream with me tonight, man. As always, man. Salutes. Cool. So I'm gonna end this joint real quick. I'm gonna end it for everybody. Boom. Drop that. Let me put myself back up on the main screen and get the party closed out here for the night, man. Been on this joint for like an hour and 24 minutes. About to get ready to watch this game here that starts in a little bit, man. Appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love as always, man. I'm gonna touch the chat one more time and then we'll wrap things up. We got my Dinah says, it's funny because Asics were the shoe my PE teachers wore. Now they are the top fashion. Fun how things can change. Yeah, funny how things can change. This is true. Rob Zan says peace. So appreciate that, man. Appreciate y'all for being active in the chat. Appreciate the people who came up on the stream, gave their thoughts and opinions on the Travis Scott drop, which was straight trash, right? If I do say so myself. But yeah, man. Smash that like button for the kids. Sub up to the channel if you're new and if you haven't done so already. Of course, my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers. Occasional trial hauls, we have Music Monday as well. About to get ready to watch this playoff game here. Already got the TV on. Just got to unmute that joint. And I'll see you guys again on Monday with another Music Monday. More content on the way as always. Salutes to the people that did catch a W for the retail on the Travis Scott's off his website, or if you hit on sneakers. To be honest, salutes. No hate over here in any way, shape, or form. If you can get a shoe like that for retail, why not? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody for coming through. And yeah, I'm officially out this thing, man. Peace.
December, over my heart can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, over my heart can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this guppies and purple now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to these guppies and purple now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember.